Hello, and thank you for your interest in joining us at Active Blackpool. Now, in this video, we're just going to go through how to set up a junior membership so that we make sure that we can add it to the right account. It's very similar to an adult one, but with just a slight variation when we enter our contact details. Now, for online joining, I'll just navigate to the right page through the website. We can use any of the join buttons that appear all over. I'll just use the one on the front page. I then pick the centre that I want to join at, or that the young person would like to join at, usually the one closest to their house, but obviously you know that we can use any of the centres with the membership. So I'll just choose Blackpool Sports Centre, and then I'm going to add a new membership with a selection the junior, and then it will give me a choice of what type of membership I want. Recurring card payment, so payment from a bank card, which will come out on the day that I take out this membership every month. Direct debit, which will come out of my bank account directly on the 4th of every month. An annual upfront payment, or a leisure card, which is just a pay-as-you-go card to access the centres. So whichever one, the process is the same. For the purposes of demonstration, we'll just pick recurring card payments because it's first. Similarly, whichever is the appropriate age group for your membership, pick the top one again and continue to payment because we're happy with that. Now on this page, you'll see the details of your purchase. You can obviously expand the details if you want to know how that's broken down and what that payment is made up of, with joining fee and the monthly payment. And then you've got your sort of onward payments in the future here. So you obviously know when those are coming out of your account. Now, the first section that we need to fill in is this bit at the top where it says member account details. Now, this is the bit that we need to make sure we do correctly. This is the primary member of the account, which will be the person whose account it is, so the young person's account. Please don't put the adult details in here. If you do that, it will add the membership to the adult's account, and then it'll just take us a little bit of faffing around in the back end to sort it out. So in order to make it go smoothly, we'll just put the young person's in here. So I've just put a few fake ones in, but obviously you take the time to fill this out correctly. So I'll put a date of birth in there, which would make me eligible for this account. Now, when I click next, you'll see a little box come up, and that's got a warning symbol on. Please don't panic about this. This is just telling you some information. It doesn't mean back out of it or something's gone wrong. It's just letting you know that because it's a junior account, that it needs to be attached to an adult account, because a junior can't legally sign a contract to make payments to us every month, whereas as the adult, you can. So that's what it's telling us here. I'll then just put an email address in to continue. Okay, and if I continue here, you'll see that just below where my cursor currently is, it says member contact details. When I click continue, those details will then change to adult contact details, and adult personal details box will appear at the top of that. So this is where I would put in the information of the person who is paying for the account. And obviously making sure that this date of birth is an adult date of birth. And a email address in here. Now, if you are not a member with us and you don't have a registered account with us at all, when you put your email on, it will continue through this same process. If you do have an email address with us, at this point it will ask you to log on, and then it will autofill those details. So we'll just demonstrate the first one first, and then we'll backtrack slightly. So there you go, it's picking that up. Not a line, that one, there we go. And it's pushing me through the rest of it, so it's absolutely fine there. Now, if I remember at this point, oh, actually, I do have an account, I can go back. For the purpose of this, I will have to change my name. So this time I will become Mickey Mouse. My date of birth can be the same. And, oh, excuse me. I should have picked a shorter email address, apologies. So there we go. I'll learn how to spell Blackpool too. And I'll continue. And there you go. You see, it's popped me another warning message here saying I already have an account. So because it's already associated with it, I must log on to proceed. Now we'll just click the log on button, and then it would return, once I'd logged onto that account, it would return me to exactly the same space, but all of these bits at the bottom will already be auto-filled on what is on my account. So once I've completed all of the contact details, it will then just take me to the payment section, which I can enter my bank account details, card details, whichever payment option I'm choosing, and then that will finalise the membership. Once that membership's been done online, it will become active straight away. But obviously, as a young person, they will need to prove that at the centre on their first visit, so proof of date of birth. And also, when booking their induction and turning up for their induction, they must have parental consent. So if they're able to get a form from the centre and bring it home for you to sign, that's not a problem. They can bring it with them. But if not, you will need to accompany them on their induction so you can sign the form for them to give them consent to use the gym. And then they'll be good to go. And we look forward to seeing them around our centres. Okay, thank you so much.